There are actors and actresses who star in a show that targets teenagers. But in the new edition of GQ magazine, 3 stars from the hit show GLEE pose like this, scantily clad in what looks like the halls of a high school. Is that appropriate? Alicia Menendez and Richard Louie join me now. We're not showing some of the pictures that are really most provocative.
Yeah.
What do you think? I guess there are 2 ways to look at this. First of all, the Parents Television Council, which says, quote, "It is disturbing that GQ, which is explicitly written for adult men, is sexualizing the actresses who play high school-aged characters on GLEE in this way. It borders on pedophilia." To which GQ responds, "The Parents Television Council must not be watching much TV these days and should learn to divide reality from fantasy. As often happens in Hollywood, these kids are in their 20s. Corey Monteith, who's the guy there, almost 30. I think they're old enough to do what they want." Okay, come down. Which side, Alicia?
Well, you know, in general, I worry about how hard we make it for parents to be good parents. I have a cousin, she's raising 3 girls. When one went to kindergarten, she tried to convince her mom that she wanted to wear a thong for her first day of school. Another one knows all the words to Katy Perry's "I Kissed a Girl." I mean, we make it really hard for parents. They can filter things out, they can have conversations with their kids, but when you have a show like this that is built upon a teen and even a tween audience, I think you need to be respectful of the fact that part of your success comes from them, and they don't deserve to watch this. What does this tell a girl? This tells a girl that your value is in parading your panties around your school. That's not where your value is.
It may be a weird parallel, but in a way, I think this goes back, Richard, to, you know, athletes who say, I don't want to be a role model. That's not what I signed on for. These folks can say, I'm an actor, I'm an actress. Diana Agron, who is the blonde in these pictures, apologized, you know, saying that she didn't want to upset anybody or make them uncomfortable, but she also says, if your 8-year-old has a copy of our GQ cover in hand, again, I am sorry, but I would have to ask, how on earth did it get there?
You know, that's some of her point in her 500-word apology. She's saying, I'm 24 years old. This is not one of my favorite concepts that was presented to me to do this shoot. So she's saying, you know, I apologize for those who I've offended, but I've made a choice.
Well, maybe we should ask GQ, because I'm curious, did these young women show up not knowing that this was going to be what kind of photo shoot it was? And that puts them in a very pressured position. But I don't know the answer to that, so we'll have to find out. Thank you both.
You got it.
Alicia, as always, Richard, thank you for being with us. And that does it for us this hour.